Braincake is a delicious, sweet nourishment created by combining two or more grains.
Wow. Open up the show with a slap.
Yeah, another one, just to be sure. Those were beard brush strokes.
Yeah, dude. You guys are Slap Daddy champions, man.
Slap Daddy champions.
Slap Daddy champion.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what a slap... Is that like a... That sounds like a BDSM type of thing.
Yeah, it is.
I would be about that, bro. I would be about that fucking slap daddy life.
What? What is it? Like you just get slapped all the time?
It's just
like,
a daddy. It's got a fucking slap happy pimp hand.
Damn.
In a Wendy's.
At a Wendy's?
Yeah.
No, I'm not smacking you at Wendy's.
That's what really happened, though. That's what really happened when Jimothy smacked Ham, man. It was...
Smacking Ham.
It was just it was the BDSM thing, man.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
They don't
was
understand the art we was trying to perform, okay? I didn't see it coming, but it's awesome.
Oh, I don't know about art. I was about some sexual gratification.
Wow. Why do people do that? Why do people feel the need to, like, go out in public, like, acting like a dog, you know, in, like, a gimp suit? Like,
that's their thing, though. That's totally their thing.
I mean, I know somebody that is... I've been propositioned with that before.
Pony play.
I hate to keep bringing up, like... I mean, well, I don't know if that's what it's called. I really don't know what that means.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
I've like a pony
before.
Or a dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, God, why does this always... I feel like I'm trapped back in the days of J&J sometimes. When I go back and read... But these are all new accounts.
You've had interesting sexual experiences.
Well, I was propositioned... If anyone can go back and they heard that, like, one of the last leftovers had when an intolerant furry, where Brock and I were talking, before our audio cut, I was telling him about this time I got propositioned to be in a cuckling DP sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, no, I don't really want to
What,
do that.
like you fucked this dude's wife or something?
Yeah. I mean...
And they're probably, like, just both.
Well, her words exactly were, hey, would you like to spit roast me with my husband? And I was like, well, not really. And then I got sent videos that I didn't want to see of her sauntering over like a pony.
So she's forcing this on you. Like, you're going to have to say yes after seeing this ass.
I mean, I absolutely said no after seeing that. But
she give you a frowny face?
I'm... As my shirt says Ghost Maine, I ghosted Maine.
Yeah, man.
That's what I did. It's kind of hard to ghost.
Boasting about ghosting.
What if she, like, you got a letter in the mail, like, a few days later, and it was like, hey, you want to come spit my roast meat with my husband?
No, it's like, no, goddammit. How many times do I got to tell you to leave me alone?
Love Karen.
Oh. Karen. No, get out of here, Karen.
Not like that kind of Karen. Not like call the cops on you.
I don't feel like Eiffel towering over you. No thanks. But
everybody's got their thing.
They do.
Yeah.
And if that means being walked down the street with a fucking dog leash, as I was talking about that, I got propositioned once before too.
How do you explain that to your children when you're walking outside with your little lad and you just see a dude in a gimp suit and a gag in his mouth getting walked down the street? I feel like they'd be terrified.
Was you propositioned to be the walker or the
I mean, I don't know.
I tell them, look, kids, it's a demon walking amongst us.
It would just feel like somebody put in the San Andreas cheat for fucking gimps and dildos around the street.
Let's pet him, kids, for good luck.
Yeah. Needless to say, I turned down that as well, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, sure, maybe
Why,
BDSM shit is cool, and I'm into some parts of that. If I was to dive into that sort of thing,
you would have been into it if they were attractive, is what you're saying.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, this person was gorgeous.
Oh, okay.
But it was more of a matter of like, no, it's more of like I don't want the attention on me.
Yeah.
It's like it's not even like I'm denying that person.
Yeah.
It's like. My anxiety is too bad for that shit. I can't explain walking another human on all fours out in fucking Main Street. I just can't explain that to anyone. they walk up to him.
They're
Like,
proud
I
of that, too.
can't be like, well, they're currently getting super horny while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta let them go behind the building and like act like they gotta pee or something. Then spank them, rub their nose in it or some
Do
shit.
they gotta lift their leg up?
Do what?
They gotta lift their leg up and piss. Like
I
a
mean,
dog.
yeah, they gotta, you gotta do it, bitch.
Oh my God, you gotta go the whole 9 yards.
Well,
with you.
hey man, BDSM's a lifestyle.
It is. It really is.
It's not just a sexual thing; it's a lifestyle.
Why? I wonder why.
It's really expanded. A lot of stuff I used to see back in the day is now more acceptable.
Oh yeah, BDSM is way more accepted, I think, than it used to be.
We got creepier.
I mean, you gotta get creepy.
It's like, why? It's. Are these people overly sexual? Like, are they to where they want to make something sexual a major element of their life? You know what I'm saying? They're living based off of.
Might be a controlled way of living.
Have you heard about the people who like to dress as babies and wear diapers?
Well, life is more simple,
sure.
I guess, if you have a hierarchy, that's already, like, settled from the start. Of who's dominant, who's sub.
Mm-hmm. As we've established on this show, none of us kink shame. That's not really a thing. But, there's a difference in kink shaming and just outright not physically or mentally being able to wrap your mind around something.
Right.
Like as he was talking about the baby, like dressing up in diapers and shit. I don't understand that. I can't wrap my head around it. No matter how much I logically break it down and compartmentalize each part of it and try to look at it individually. No.
And how that fits into a sexual relationship with a person.
Yeah. Why? Why? That's the important question. Why?
Yeah. Yeah, like that dude on that one TV show that had like a thing with balloons.
Yeah.
And his thing was just like,
Popping
I love the balloons. I love them. They're my friends.
The thrill of getting them
but
big.
they were clearly a little more than friends from the way he was acting. Like,
Is it like the bubble guy SpongeBob has hanging around with him in the early season?
pop the bubble. Pop the
No,
bubble.
don't pop the fucking bubble, man. He's got feelings.
He'd cry. He would be destroyed inside.
That guy would disembowel himself for fucking pop the bubble guy.
Oh.
Well, he would hire Kiwi, and is that what it's called?
Yeah, seppuku.
I don't know.
It's seppuku.
Okay.
It's
I
just
hope
straight
so.
it is. It's just straight disembowelment. Here we go. Yeah, seppuku, motherfucker. Nothing like just gutting yourself.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
That's intense as fuck, dude.
That's a hell of a suicide.
Yeah. Gut yourself with a sword.
Why?
Why would you
Jesus.
want that?
No,
I mean, well, you don't want to live at that point. I mean, I guess why not? Fuck it. Let me duck my
Why don't
nuts
you
and
just slit your throat at that point instead of like...
well,
Let
they
me-
didn't have
disembowel
guns
yourself.
at that time,
Let
right?
me, but they still do it today. Some people do. Some people still disembowel themselves by via seppuku.
That's like, I don't know, it's tradition or some shit. That's just like, I don't know, in
Sure.
the South, I'm surprised there wasn't a form of suicide invented during the Civil War or something where you threw a pitchfork up and like caught it in your mouth. It just like come down on you.
I figured like shotgun blast to yourself.
People would still be doing
originated
it.
in the South.
What do what?
Shotgun blast to yourself.
No, that was Seattle.
Seattle. That shut the fuck up.
Oh,
That's
I
awesome.
see what you did
That's
there.
not awesome, but that's funny.
Sorry, Kurt Cobain. I'm really too soon. Sorry, come on now.
It's been 26 years.
Yeah, but
Come
He's not
April
coming
5th. April 5th of this year will make, I believe, let's see. It will make,
26.
yeah, I think that's right. It's 1994, April 5th.
27.
Was it 27?
27 years, man.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was on April 27th.
Oh,
No, it was on April 5th. It was like, because I turned 5 years old when he
oh my God,
blew his Nirvana head off.
pieces of Kurt Cobain's like personality went into you, dude, the day you were born.
That's what's wrong with millennials.
That's what happened with some of his soul bits.
Yeah,
that just left his head via fragments. Each piece of the soul like left and absorbed in a different baby that was born that day.
Yeah.
Or well, I've been born. How's that work?
Well.
Did I just like absorb his nutrients into my life force as I got older and incorporated it as part of my being?
Yeah.
I guess I did. As along with Rodney Dangerfield and fucking George Carlin and other people.
Yeah.
I learned something today.
What'd you learn?
Well, the other day, I was sitting there admiring my grass, and y'all know my house has one of those stars on the front.
Yeah.
Like it's a decorative thing, you know, blah, blah, blah. Well,
This man is Hank Hill, by the way, folks.
But no, Lindsay brought out a thing on the internet, and she was showing it to me. Apparently, swingers hang stars on their house.
That's rad, dude.
To show they're swingers, and that's where it is. So now I'm wondering, who in the fuck, why didn't you tell me this to begin with? And everybody that's on my street's like, leave Adam alone. You know, like, I wonder what he's doing over there. All the metalheads coming over, loud music playing, and weed. They're swinging over there.
And then imagine you accidentally get an ear piercing in the gay ear on top of that.
In the gay ear.
But that's what I'm saying is it's ridiculous that something like that can define you. You know, like how many dudes seriously made the decision of getting their which ear was it that was like
considered
the right ear?
Yeah,
the right ear.
Yeah.
I have my right ear pierced and my left ear.
But how many dudes got their left ear pierced because
so many.
They were that like I don't want to get the gay ear. It's like it's the gay ear.
Growing up in the 90s, I can most certainly tell you. Pretty much everyone had it in the left ear.
Yeah.
I had it in the left ear.
We lived in the South, so we were extra homophobic in this region, so, you know.
They taught us if you got around one that you'll end up gay.
Yeah, and I've heard that. I've heard that. I was never told that or taught that, but I have heard that. And I've always thought that was the funniest shit.
Stupidest thing.
What's wrong with it anyway? Like, if you'll turn into a man, it's a virus.
Hey, man, that's how you hang around. That's how you get it. They sneeze on you, boo, you gay.
They sneak into your room and while you're sleeping and sprinkle fairy dust onto your nostrils, and when you suck it in, you gayer than a motherfucker right there. Right then and there, you buddy, your life turns to a life of a sinner right there.
You just start loving dick on
shit like that was like spread like the coronavirus, man. Like you thought that's how.
It's
that's how you get it.
It's like I can remember the old rumor too. What was it? Yellow number 6, the color dye in some sodas.
Yeah.
That would
make your penis short or
yes,
something.
It would make your penis smaller, but Red 5
I seen motherfuckers chucking Mellow Yellows and everything. I ain't drinking that no more.
Well, you would sometimes see people drinking Big Red, chugging it because of the myth of Red 5, that color dye.
What?
Helps it grow. Which this was some
just excuses for dudes to talk about their dicks.
This was some middle school bullshit, is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's where I'd heard it. I've never heard it since.
Thank God.
Oh yeah, because
you remember people showing the goat, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, showing a goat.
Goatsy.
You know, you throw your sack out. Hey man, like people like that all the time. If you look, you're gay. You're the one with your sack out,
tugging it like a goat.
Dude, look at me.
If you suck my dick, dude, like you're the gay one because you're the one.
You let him suck your dick.
But it's your penis.
Yeah, it's getting sucked, right?
Your
right.
proposition of
I
dick
just close
sucking.
my eyes and think it's a vagina, dude.
Oh, is it hard for that? Is that hard for that man mouth?
No, yeah, a little bit sometimes, because man mouth is quite a bit different. Cause
So you like men?
no,
It's okay to say you like men.
no, I don't like men in that way. I'm not gay.
A man is sucking your penis.
Dude.
You can dude me all you want. The dude is duding the deed on your duder down there.
You're a little duder.
There's no man blowing another man in this room. The audio listeners.
No, it's not him.
Well, there is, but it's not any of us. There's just a dude getting blown in the corner by another dude.
Yeah, it's a mime.
It's a mom.
It's a mime blowing another mime.
You know, it's like we tried to get in contact with some moms to do the podcast with.
Did they ever contact you back?
No, they didn't.
Bullshit.
Well, actually,
Do they want payment? I'll pay them.
they do.
Well,
That's the service.
They require
that was the exchange. But the good thing was, this is the part I didn't tell you. I did get in contact with a couple, the ones in the corner blowing each other.
Oh yeah.
And instead of having them on the podcast, I just figured why not just have them do that? It's kind of like a decoration piece.
Yeah, it was a silent barter to get them to come here, wasn't it?
that'd be the strangest thing.
A little bit.
Mime porn.
Found them on Craigslist. Couldn't find them on that other
It's a
website.
handshake deal.
Yeah.
Handshake contract.
Do what?
I was like, what if there's a thing called mime porn? There's no sound.
No,
I mean, that's
not at all.
I feel like that's
No
every.
suction. No, you can only hear suction.
Can you imagine the orgasm face that a mom could make?
Fantastic.
Like Jim Carrey, like.
I don't want anything looking like Jim Carrey. Boy. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna have a fucking. I write it.
You guys remember like Fire Marshal Bill? Like his character he played on Living Color?
I've never watched that.
He literally had like both like teeth out talking.
Oh my god.
That's good.
It looks like we got a fire hazard. Like it's the funniest shit.
I've not watched In Living Color in a long, long time.
It was a good show.
It was. No, it really was.
We still remember reruns.
Yeah.
It was an 80s thing, I believe.
Rerun.
Like reruns of the show.
Like it probably
Oh, yeah.
wasn't around or like at that time, like coming out at that time.
No,
but
no.
Y'all watched it later.
It's like Popeye, dude. Shit. I was watching that growing up as a kid, but that shit came out in the 20s and 30s.
Yeah, yeah.
That skinny bitch Olive Oil always getting herself into something.
Oh god, Popeye doesn't need to come back. Last time he made an appearance on the podcast, he was blowing olive oil. It was like I become spinach.
At Braincake, we love to create characters that blow each other.
Yeah, that's their premise, dude.
They're just like the
blow
mimes
each other.
in the corner over there.
Yeah, like the mimes over there. Like,
Man, I really like what he's doing over there.
Yeah, if there's any Hollywood writing rooms out there, we got all the people blowing things jokes that you guys need.
I know we fantasize a lot of random ideas here on this podcast of things we could be doing, whether it comes to drowning Sampson in a sewer on episode 100.
I'm so ready.
Or like my personal mission to get just there's a metal band I've interviewed before, Blood Tribe. I would love to get them on Braincake.
Yeah.
one
That's a
time.
badass.
Yeah, for sure.
666, Fuck the Cops. I would like to
Fuck yeah.
snag that up and coming rapper. Straight fire that motherfucker. Let me tell you.
Something that's actually good for anyone who likes original, like OG ICP.
Yeah, and if you like some lo-fi,
Yeah, it's a really fresh, cool sound, man.
it's unique. It's
I have to
very
call it
unique.
fresh when I'm talking about the Juggalo universe.
But you know it's correct.
Yeah.
It would be very correct, and they would appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're speaking their language, son, and you're doing them a favor.
But fuck, man. That's what podcasting is. That's what it's all about, you know?
Yeah.
It's like starting to have guests and stuff. That's going to be super fun. I mean, that's what a podcast is all about, is like reaching people and having people be able to explore other people's experiences and like what it's like to sit down and talk with this person, you know?
And I want to touch the weird side of things. Like I said, I mean, like we'll get those fucking mimes out of the corner and stop blowing each other.
Yeah.
They can come over here and we can initiate a Zoom call with an Elvis Presley impersonator,
That would
and
be
we can
great.
hire them to argue COVID versus COVID deniers. And we could have, say, the mimes play the role of the COVID deniers.
The one way
And
to
the
make
Elvis
COVID entertaining
Yeah.
again. I'm gonna make a hat, dude. We're selling hats. Make COVID entertaining again.
Making COVID fun. We're making COVID fun for everybody, folks.
We've really lost the entertainment out of COVID. Now it's just boring.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, man.
We used
People
to
aren't
be
covering on the
finding people
news
over
that
TV.
much anymore. It's getting more. We gotta spice it up some. We gotta get a fucking 2 gnarly mimes
Yeah.
that are just gonna outright refuse and deny masks and COVID and fucking vaccinations and all of that, and an Elvis Presley impersonator. We're gonna pull his fat carcass straight out of Nevada, and we're gonna put him on Zoom, and he's gonna play the role of going after the deniers, and they're going to argue with each other, and I will pay them handsomely to see it.
Yeah, please God, if you have any mimes out there, like I don't know if you own mimes or like what the laws are with that.
I mean, if all else fails, I'll play the mime. I'll learn mime classes. You can dress me up, and we'll hire just a Elvis Presley impersonator, and I'll war words with him. But it won't be about COVID. I'll just talk shit about his music and tell him how much of an embarrassment to the industry is by dying as a fat fuck on a toilet with a cocaine peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, I hear you have a beef with Elvis, man.
I really don't. I just like to fucking point that out to people.
Well, I was hoping
not that it even matters.
I was just hoping I could get a beef started, like so you can shit talk the Elvis impersonator.
Look here, Elvis. I'm looking directly at you, fat man.
Fuck.
I'm coming for you. And I want you to think about the words that are about to flow from my lips into your fucking ears like a slithery little snake. I'm coming for you. And it's gonna hurt. Really bad. Really fucking bad, dog.
Really strong words from a really strong man. I think we might be having a wrestling match after this.
Oh, no wrestling match. No.
Between you and an Elvis impersonator?
This just gonna be a street fight.
Elvis do you want?
Huh?
Which version of Elvis do you want?
Oh, I want the fucking fat cocaine-loving Elvis.
Like 1970, whatever.
This is like, I want 3 years before his overdose Elvis.
I mean, you gonna kick a man while he's down?
No, man, this is when he's his most fun.
Why you want to hurt him then?
I mean, like, I don't want to hurt him.
Yeah.
It's just for entertainment purposes. He's an entertainer. He should understand. Elvis is like, oh, we're just doing this shit for ratings. This is hot stuff. I'm like, you're damn right, Elvis. Now come on over here, big guy. We're gonna fight, and we're gonna split the purse money, and we're both gonna go home happy about it.
Mm.
And we're not gonna smarten up the public because we're too smart for that. We're like Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman back in fucking '80s on David Letterman's show.
Who started that? The argument.
What
Was it Kaufman?
Oh, I mean, like.
He did
on Letterman's show. Kaufman started the argument, yeah, but Letterman didn't know what was going on, but those two did. Lawler slaps the piss out of Andy Kaufman live on Letterman. Letterman goes to commercials. They come back. Andy Kaufman's like, "I promised I wouldn't swear," and then he starts like literally they have to bleep him like 10 or 12 times because he just keeps dropping motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucker over and over and over. And it's like, all right, Andy, calm down.
I miss David Letterman.
I was a Jay Leno guy, dude. Won't even lie to you. I get a lot of shit for that, but I don't care.
Man, he did Conan wrong.
What did he do to Conan?
Oh, come on. You know the story, don't you?
No.
Like, Conan took over that show. What was it? Not the Tonight Show or the Late Night Show. Late Night Show, you know. So he retires. Jay Leno's retired. So Conan has a show. He has it for like 4 months. Ratings was doing fine. They pushed his time different and gave Jay Leno a new show. So everybody quit watching that and went on the bed before Conan actually came on with the show that Jay Leno used to host.
I was going to say, it sounds like everybody wanted Jay back.
Pretty much.
I mean, like, I really don't know that. Conan has his own following, though.
I like Coco.
I mean, honestly, David Letterman was the only one I never got into of those notorious, like, talk show hosts of the 90s.
I missed the top 10 countdown. Like,
he had that, but God, Jay Leno had headlines. I could watch those. Yeah. They done them every Monday. Jay Leno, fucking just the newspaper headlines. I'm sure you've seen those clips on YouTube. I'm sure I've subjected you to them before.
Probably.
They're worth it. They're worth the sit down. Oh my God. I may watch those.
We should do something like that on here.
I would be down with that. I would have no issues with that.
He had like people send stuff in, actually, didn't he?
I believe
from their towns and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, but we have access to the internet, so we could find any old like crazy story out there.
Yeah.
For the week.
Yeah, it's like, YouTube. You can find any fucking weirdo you want to on there. Like, there's a weirdo I want you to look up for me if you wouldn't mind.
Oh my God!
I haven't seen this ever.
You may not. I don't even know if Kiwi has seen this. But I would like for us to dive into this because this seems to, not that it's even so much a part of Braincake lore as it is as much of Sampson lore. and that is in terms of there's a hot rapper I found, y'all, and I gotta tell you about him. And we're gonna check him out.
Yeah, his name is
Mr. Suboxone.
Oh boy.
And let me tell you, this guy is on it. This is who we need to have on the podcast, folks. If there's anybody,
oh my god,
Sampson versus Mr. Suboxone and a rap off is what we need.
I see it.
Yes, dude.
After you all
You have to
witness,
disguise yourself. You have to really make this guy believe that you're an alternate person other than Jim.
I can never let him know
Yeah.
that I am Jimothy. I have to cover my tattoos and forever just be Sampson. But yeah, Mr. Suboxone, I feel like
I mean, what should we go with here? We look like we got a beautiful catalog of music. Let's see, Mr. Suboxone. What else you got here?
I feel like I met that fetish.
Samson, you like this guy?
Man, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, let's try.
I like him. Man.
Oh, he was on the news?
I remember what did,
I see that.
What he did.
A viral Facebook video showing a man putting his mouth on the nozzle of a slushy machine and drinking out of it. That man now banned for a year from that location. The video has been seen thousands of times and shared by hundreds. In it, he puts his mouth on the slushy machine and drinks straight from the spout, then laughs about it.
Look how happy he's making
Westbrook Director of Marketing says as soon as they learned about the incident, they took appropriate action to clean and disinfect the machine. The company also contacted police to see what could be done.
Baby,
Police are
in a COVID-ridden world, baby, this dumb man.
We need
put
hero.
his mouth on the public.
No, we need this guy, man. He's the hero we all need, sucking the Slurpee machine, dude. That's something to be proud of, dude. You know that song, the country song? That's something to be proud of. That guy.
Maybe him and Krispy Kreme they do something together.
Yeah, that would be good.
That'd be a dope album. Krispy Kreme, Mr. Suboxone. Guys, baby, I didn't tell you, did I? I didn't tell you, baby. I started the business, baby.
What'd you start?
I am proud of it, baby. Of a turtle job.
A what?
I sell turtles, baby.
Just turtles?
Yeah, baby.
What about food for them?
No, baby, just illegal.
You take-
just illegal turtles.
Sammy,
Yeah, baby, what, baby?
you take care of him.
Baby, I love turtles. I get them sent to me. Okay.
Where from? Oh,
It don't matter, baby. I tell you, I get ready. I'll go.
Have you had any buyers?
Baby, not yet, but I've had 3 of them die. They barely come out of the water, baby. I'm scared when they come out of the water.
Yeah, why do you think that is? Why do you think they die?
Baby, I don't know. The turtles, they got plenty of water.
Well, but you just told him that
Most
you
turtles
didn't
are
have.
not, they can't breathe underwater.
Baby, but these can. They got plenty of water.
Well, besides the point, Ham just asked you if you fed them, and you said you didn't. Water isn't enough to sustain them. They need food.
Baby, when they got rocks, they nibble on them, can't they, baby?
I know you're used to snorting rocks, but they can't.
Baby, turtle been around since dinosaurs, baby. They sure know how to live longer than us.
Are you legitimately ignorant, or are you willfully ignorant?
What's that mean, baby?
Yeah, we have to start small with you, huh?
What does that mean?
I mean, do you just not take care of these animals because you don't know no better, or do you just not take care of them because you know better but you don't? Nah,
baby, I got a girlfriend.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for answering my question clearly and concisely.
She got kids, baby. She kids.
Is that how you sustain your family?
Yeah,
by selling turtles.
It's a family business.
How many turtles do you have?
The family business.
What's your profit? What's your profit margins on your turtle sales?
I named one cheek.
How much is one turtle?
Huh?
I named one cheek and I named one song, baby.
Oh man, somebody's really gonna have to take care of these turtles when you die on episode
Baby, that's why I'm
100.
trying to tell them. I'm trying to hurry up and tell them they're $80.
Yeah, go ahead, try to sell them because you're gonna
Come on
die. I don't
down.
know if we've actually talked about that before. I don't know if you even know that or if we just talk about it when you're not around. But yeah, you're gonna die on episode 100. Do you know that?
If they told me that we can get passed up in this area together.
Him, how would you do it?
I'd lead him there, you know, a little Hansel and Gretel kind of shit. I'd put a little strips boxing down, just let him keep nosing his way into that gutter, and we're going to push him and hold him there.
Baby,
Yeah.
just tell me about it, baby.
You're going to get
Can
the
we
greatest Suboxone high you'll laugh at the end of that.
we go ahead.
Oh my god, that's dark.
Baby, can we have some hot pockets?
I'll drop you a hot
I
pocket.
bring the
man.
microwave. Baby, I bring the microwave down there next year. Baby, in fact, the plug in. We'll plug up some bitch you, but we have some meatball mozzarella hot
Oh,
pockets.
we got, yeah, dude. We got all the hot pockets you want down there. There's refrigerators down there too.
Baby,
You keep your
God,
beer
baby.
in there. Yeah.
Why ain't we been doing this shit from the summer? Just before. Fuck, why we give you one? Let's do it now.
Sampson has the greatest party of his life the night he dies. Like, boy, this is going to be one hell of a deal.
Baby, I know, I've partied for many years, baby, and I ain't never had nobody party.
I'd party in a sewer if I could wear some like boots that, like if I could have like a weird underground
You
part,
trying to keep
like
the poop out?
play like EDM music
Yeah.
in there, like and like be having a dance
Have you heard
party
about
in
like
a
the
sewer.
hidden tunnels that are in like France and Europe and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, there's literal cultures going on down there. Like you go down there, it's like you may not find your way out kind of situation. People like do little mini concerts and everything in these like tight ass places.
Oh.
They're doing drugs for days kind of shit.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I'd be scared to wander through
And-
like miles of caverns underground
Yeah.
and then just come across a random concert with no concept of what fucking time it is.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah, like those catacombs and
Yeah.
stuff. Like
dude.
Like, how long have you been down here playing?
can you imagine like what it's like to be under the influence of drugs and walking around a fucking maze
Yeah.
of like bones around you? Like getting lost in there? That just sounds like a nightmare.
Didn't they do that because they just didn't have anywhere to put the dead? They dug up like graves and just people that during a plague or something. They
Just
started
mass
stacking
graves.
them. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't really know the history of like catacombs and
Pretty
stuff.
much you look at like a stack, like the whole thing's made of bones and skulls and everything from a human.
Yeah.
But you look at like one little piece and there might be 100 different parts of a person right there. You
I'm
know
glad.
what I mean?
Yeah. I tell you, and today we have catacombs still, but as we learned a few episodes back, it's of humans' data online, their online activity and their personal data and shit. We have those big social catacombs that the Facebook big, you know what I'm talking about, Kiwi.
Oh yeah, the
Those giant fucking buildings with all the computers
with
in
all
them
the data.
that just have store all the data. Yeah, that's on Facebook and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, this is nice. We went from old school human catacombs to just our digital catacombs, baby.
I was trying to like find something on here. It says the city needed a better place to put its dead, so it went to the tunnels, moving bones from the cemeteries 5 stories underground into Paris's former quarries. It took the city 12 years to move all the bones
Ugh.
from the bodies numbering between 6 and 7 million into the catacombs.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, that would explain why I fought so many skeletons in catacombs in Skyrim.
7 million bodies. These people, like that was somebody's job. Was just to
That's the entire planet's population today. 7 billion.
no, 7 million.
Oh, I think you said 7 billion. I was
No,
like, my
no.
God, the entire planet's worth of skeletons.
Well, think
Well, at
about
the time, it could have been the whole population of the world at that
how
time.
many people total have ever been killed on this planet.
just
How many
died.
dead bodies?
How many people's walked around and died?
More than 7 billion people have existed before and already died off, right?
We're walking on bones.
We are literally walking on history.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, man. And I mean, there's fucking dinosaur bones below our feet that we don't even know about.
Yeah. Don't know till you dig it up.
From a time period so far away that you can't even comprehend it.
Right.
Where there was this giant lizard walking around right where your house
They
is.
say there was snakes the size of your house.
For
You know what I mean? That scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
for those of you out there that are curious, if you want to know exactly how many people have lived and died on this planet, here's a fun little statistic for you according to the BBC. For every one person that is alive on this planet, 15 people have died before them.
Oh.
So, with that in mind, it is estimated about 107 billion people have
Oh
died on
my
this planet
gosh.
since human history.
I
So-
hope heaven is extra, extra large, is all I can say.
Extra beefy. We need an extra beefy heaven.
Fucking hell's
You need
ground.
an extra beefy hell. That's what you need, extra beefy hell. 107 people are dead. 107 billion people are dead. 7 billion people on this planet remain. 114 billion in the total of human history. Living or dead.
It's not looking good for living forever.
No, bro. Nah, I chalked that out the window a long time ago.
And the odds are against us for sure. That's one thing we ain't figured out is dying. That's for damn sure. Ain't nobody ever lived on this planet that ain't died. That's the one thing we all have in common.
Yeah, that's like
We've all birthed and we're all gonna die.
Right.
one thing we all got in common, homies. That's the one thing I find kind of fun about the current generation of children. They call them, they're still like kind of undecided on names of like some scholars and whatever the fuck are.
Yeah.
What age group are you talking about?
Like the children, like young children that will be growing up to be adults in like another 10, 15 years.
Okay.
Alpha, technically, alpha gen. Which I always thought was kind of fun. It's like, I don't even really know why they just called it alpha. They should have just called it omega.
Who the fuck?
Because
It's not the beginning.
alpha assumes we're beginning. Omega indicates it's over. We're done, folks.
We're more close to it being over than it beginning.
Who was done? Humanity?
Humanity, yeah. Humanity. But you gotta remember, this is the pessimistic voice of this podcast
Yeah.
speaking to you. I'm not gonna come at you with optimistic joy. I don't plan to.
Welcome back to the post-apocalypse. This is the millennial show, just reaching out to all millennials.
Hell yeah.
Shit, what did you... I'm gonna ask the cursed question of what did you just say?
Well, you know what your answer's gonna be.
Don't know.
I've already moved past it in my head.
Yeah, right. We don't exist like past.
I was good. Like Alpha Gen doesn't exist past, and none of us exist past them.
I mean, I hope, man.
I hope we do too. But I'll just say it as I get older. I just look at it, man. I'm like, I don't know.
It feels like we're too close to being animals still. You know what I mean? We're just too instinctual. Like, we're just too embedded in our emotions, and we let them control us and affect the way we live. We let our sex drive affect the way we live. We let all of these things outside of our control.
We're barely out of the jungle.
Yeah.
Barely out of the jungle. As George Carlin once said, the only difference is we have automatic weapons and baseball caps.
Yeah.
We like to think we're civilized, but we're semi-civilized. We can break back into barbaric trends anytime.
Yeah.
Nothing stops us. All you'd have to do is just kill the electricity. Just kill the electricity. Kill it for a few weeks. Everybody's. Countrywide, worldwide. Kill the electricity.
Yeah.
That's all you'd have to do. That's literally all it takes. All of society and all the progress that we've made would just completely unwind and spiral out of control, and we'd go right back into living in fucking tin huts and be hunting for our food and not knowing what to do because we've lost all fucking contact with reality. Because we're all busy staring right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've lost all contact with everything we once knew how to do. We've replaced it with fucking just short-term memory and everything that we could want to know right here within fucking
Yeah.
click, click, click. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't have to retain it.
What are you gonna do when, we've built this life for ourselves separate from nature, where we aren't growing our crops, we aren't hunting our meat.
Right.
And what's going to happen when grocery stores aren't there to provide those things? The only option is to grow them yourself.
Baby,
Or buy them from somebody who grows them and is willing to sell them.
baby, I tell you, it's a hard time trying to have people trying to hunt my meat, baby. Hunting my meat, baby.
When was the last time you tried to get a job, Sampson?
Baby, my back hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hurt, baby.
Yeah.
My back fucking hurt.
Yeah.
You
look fine. You look physically healthy.
Baby, I swear. Baby, I'm hurting.
Uh-huh.
Baby, I tell you, I've been drawing disability for about 5 years.
Do you whenever you go in to make sure you get your check, you get a check, right?
Yeah, baby, at the gas station every month.
At the gas.
That's where I go past it, baby.
Oh
At the
yeah.
gas station.
And you get that for disability, right?
Because my back hurts, baby.
Yeah, because your back hurts.
Yes, sir, baby.
You don't also walk in there with a bag of squirrels.
Wait, but what that mean?
Well, it means you're trying to amp up the crazy so that you can
Oh, baby, I ain't but the crazy, baby. I just snort me some meth.
oh.
Yeah, ain't but the crazy, baby.
Yeah. I mean, I think somebody should do that though. If you want to get a check for a mental disability, just walk into the place where you do that sort of thing and just have a bag full of squirrels and just sit there with them and pet on them and you can say any wacky shit. Be shirtless.
Pray to them.
Pray to them.
While they're caged up. Say,
What would you do to prove that you need that, man?
I give them a massage.
Ooh.
I give each squirrel individual little foot massages.
They're have a seat. And you're I'm gonna massage my squirrel's
I'm
feet real quick.
gonna massage my squirrel's feet real quick. Come here, Sandy.
and then it turns out it's not just named Sandy because it's a squirrel. You just have the whole SpongeBob cast.
Yeah, I've got a sea sponge. I've got a sea star. I've got a squid fucking stuck to my shoulder. I've got crabs.
Wet.
Is he wearing pants?
Freshly wet.
Freshly wet. Yeah. Fresh out of the ocean. I've got
I have a crab out in my car. You want to come see it?
got puffer fish in my pocket.
Why
Hell yeah,
SpongeBob?
dude.
Why?
Puff of fish in my pocket. I don't know. It sounded like.
Is that a puffer fish in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
No, it's just my big balls.
Oh, it's a big puffer balls, huh? Big puffy balls.
Puffy balls, yeah.
Got puffy balls.
Sampson's got puffy balls.
Ham-Bone's got enormous balls.
Not as big as Manbeast.
Yeah,
Well, that's true.
that's to be expected from
Yeah.
a man beast.
It's like Hell's Bells.
Oh no.
Yeah, and they got the stench of hell's bells, man. When you're coming back from concerts.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, they do. Jesus.
I mean, I'm sorry, man beast.
I will never forget. No, he knows. He's aware.
All right.
He's
I'm
very
sure he is.
self-aware.
Yeah.
Granted, because I'm sure they're not like that anymore unless he just self-admittedly just skips a shower for a few days. Centaurs do that.
Was it more or less the concert? That kind of concert that causes
Well,
funny nuts.
his balls kind of soaked up a bunch of Faygo, 3 hours worth of Faygo.
And excreted sweat and Faygo mix.
Juggalo sweat, yeah, and beer
Damn, I bet he had a good sweet salty ball taste, man.
Not shitting on the Juggalo community, but after an ICP show, the smell of everybody.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like somebody released a pack of wet dogs into the
Y'all think
concert
Comic-Con's
venue.
bad. Like kids that's not been out of their mom's basement in 20 years are walking around. Yeah. Juggalo after a concert. Ooh, I've been
Oh my
one.
God, dude.
You don't like dumpster wallowing with your friends?
Buddy.
I love the dumpster wallow.
That reminds
Dumpster
me of
Yeah,
this
that's what
video
they
I
do
seen.
before they go to a show. They wallow around in dumpsters behind public school grounds because it's where the worst school trash is going to be, and all the food stinks like shit. What are you showing us?
This is you were talking about like Comic-Con and how there's some like stinky, socially awkward people that are there. Well, this is I guess like an Xbox I don't know, convention or something, and they have this wheel that you can spin and win a prize. And these people, man, I'm fucking socially anxious and awkward as hell, but these guys, I mean, would put anybody to shame. I don't know where they crawled out from to come to this Xbox place, but yeah, you'll see.
The nearest and dearest airports.
Look.
Oh, really?
Oh, no.
I love you, Dolly.
Oh my god. Yeah.
We're in hell.
I love you, Dolly.
I'm in hell.
I'm the biggest Dolly Parton fan you ever met.
Damn you ads.
I want to hear a crazy scream if any of
Like,
you guys win the Xbox One. I
let's
just
see
wanna
these
see you,
stinky
jump over to the
people.
main stage
We'll
of the
roll
lounge
out of here.
and
Yeah.
show off your Xbox, right? That's the excitement I want to see,
Yeah.
because that's what I would do.
It was fun. It was really fun. I
So-
don't have an Xbox, but it was really fun.
Is it that all
Well,
these
you know what?
people
Let's go ahead and
stink,
spin
or
the
is it
prize
they're
wheel.
just
See who wins any
awkward?
hope
They're
for an
just
Xbox
awkward.
One.
Okay.
Some of them stink.
Okay.
Yeah, I can use this on my Xbox I don't have.
Hey, how are you
Yeah.
doing today?
Much ungratefulness.
Are you having a good time here at Comic-Con?
Yeah, I like all the Xbox events and stuff.
Where's your left
a
hand?
big Forza
Where's your
fan?
mother?
Yes, it's my favorite
Where's
game
your
series.
fucking mother?
Oh, awesome. Are you getting pumped up for the release of Forza 6 on September 15th?
Well, I already pre-ordered it, so yeah.
Oh, good for you.
I've been pumped.
I'd like to
I was
hear that
pre-pumped.
answer. Well, then let's go ahead and spin the prize wheel and see what you're going
Hell
home
yeah.
We pre-order and pre-pump, buddy.
Ooh.
What's he gonna win? What's he win on this fucking Mario 3S screen of like prizes? Oh, they just chipped him. He was gonna win an Xbox. Oh, he did win an Xbox.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
with. You just won an Xbox One. How do you feel?
Really
I
excited.
already own one. I'm gonna
Great,
sell
that's
them on
awesome.
eBay.
Congratulations, man. Do you have an Xbox One already?
Yes.
Oh, well, you know what? Now you have a second one. You can give it to one of your friends. I don't know.
I'm gonna sell them on eBay instead.
The one moment that could have not been awkward still turned awkward.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why that tickles
Cool.
me.
All right. Well, it's not the Xbox, but you
Jer
did win
has
a
the
year's
same
supply-
mask
year-long
in his
Xbox Live
bedroom,
Gold
that
subscription.
bleach mask.
Oh,
So there you go.
The sounds of virgins in the wild.
It's still good, right? The Xbox One controller. Do you have an Xbox One at home?
I don't.
I don't actually.
It's a controller.
What games do you play?
That'll be really good for the upcoming Halo game. That's one of the only reasons I buy an Xbox.
So you've got an extra controller. You can invite some friends over and hopefully play some Forza 6 next month.
All right.
Well, that was code for I don't have friends. Not ones and not people friends, just online ones.
Getting our Xbox One, that's always fun.
Nervous? Nervous?
Why?
Why are you nervous? You're gonna win a
Don't
fabulous
be nervous,
prize
little
no
man.
matter what.
Yeah. Well,
Yep. Oh no.
Well, you're not used to winning awesome prizes. You don't know how to feel about winning an Xbox controller or an Xbox Live subscription.
yeah.
Yeah. I bet he grew up to have kids of his own too, didn't he?
Give him the Xbox. Ah.
This woman is
All
trying
right, well,
so
it looks like
hard.
you won our $20 Xbox gift card. How do you feel about that?
Pretty awesome.
I would pay her every
Great. Well,
dollar
what do you plan to
double
spend that on?
what she's being paid.
She deserves it, yeah.
Good to use on Xbox.
She deserves it
Awesome.
all.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get that prize
I
to
would
you.
buy her a birthday gift.
Cool. Great. Thanks.
All right, well, you've won the Xbox One controller. How do you feel about that?
That's great. Thanks. It's free.
So let's go ahead and give that a spin.
What
He's having a bad day.
take
What
it
a
home.
dick face.
Oh, you just won an Xbox One!
Awesome. It's nice.
Awesome. Are you more excited than that, or you're just a mellow guy?
I'm really mellow. I'm a really mellow guy.
Check that out. Congratulations. That is amazing. Let's hear it for him.
Little
Then
Nicky.
again,
over
she's showing a bit way too
All
much
right, well,
enthusiasm
congratulations. Thank
for
you
it.
so much for playing.
And
that
it's
out. See what that is.
forced.
Oh,
Like,
it's a
yeah.
she don't want to be
shirt.
there,
Right now, What do
really.
you think of that?
I mean, can you?
I mean, it's not
as But good as right, Xbox, yeah, it's but I guess like-
it's all right.
I mean, can you imagine though?
All right.
Like, for
well,
real?
Anthony, you have won
Yeah.
the Xbox
The
One
responses
wireless
she's getting,
controller.
why would you
do you
wanna-
have an Xbox
Why
One
would
at
you
home?
feel
Great.
enthusiastic?
Great. Well, now you
Yeah.
have an extra controller to play with your friends.
Because every single one of these
Well,
people
it
seem
looks
like they'd
Will
be
was
just as
incorrect, but hey, you still
enthusiastic
got a
as being
$20
sodomized
Xbox
by a
gift card. Will
porcupine.
is pretty convinced that you're going to win
It
an
seems
Xbox
like it'd be
One.
about as
How do you feel
equally
about
fun
that?
Why are they
associated
so
with them.
ungrateful?
I don't know how to feel about it.
Well, yeah, you should be pretty
Probably
excited
because
if
they're
he's
probably
right. But,
all like spoiled, entitled
well,
little fuck
you got a
faces.
controller, and maybe that's what Will meant. Maybe he forgot
That'd be
to finish
my
his
guess.
sentence. He was
Yeah,
saying,
that's
this is
a
the
good
one
guess.
that's going to
Mommy
win
bought
the
them games
Xbox
their
One
entire life.
controller.
Yeah.
After this experience, do you think you're going to want to play
They
more
grew up
Killer
socially
Instinct, or
awkward
are you
and
just in it for the
stupid.
prizes?
Yep.
Depends on the prize that I win.
All right, well, let's go ahead and give that prize wheel a spin and find
Give me a
out.
price. Give me something I already have.
Oh.
You're so happy. That's good. All right, and can we get our final winner up here?
Yeah, show us the final.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? That last match, was that pretty
I
close?
love the hair.
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking.
That's good. Well, I mean, but you came out on top, so you should be pretty excited, right?
Yeah.
I
You know,
guess.
it's all over, man. Like, you can calm down, no stress. The only stress is finding out what prize you're going to win, so let's go ahead and give that prize wheel a spin.
They maybe shouldn't have got a, like... What?
You just won an Xbox
Oh
One!
shit!
That's all the excitement you can muster. Well, that is awesome. Congratulations, man. And you know what? Will was very close. When he said this is the one that's going to win, he meant this set of prize winners.
Hell yeah!
Congratulations. Thanks so much.
That's something. That's what I would
He wasn't too
do.
excited.
didn't
He was
even
just
thank
walking off with his
anybody.
Xbox. But anyway.
That's what I would do.
Damn.
Oh my god! I can't believe there's 7 more minutes of that.
Yeah, no, that's impossible. You'll be brain dead if you tried to take that on for 10 more minutes.
Well, I'm brain dead now,
Yeah.
as I'm sure the listeners
Spinal
have.
fluid leaking out my ears.
Yeah, I would say so.
They are also experiencing.
It's that like green Xbox goop leaking out of your ears.
Actually, I leaked out a controller. I dropped it somewhere.
Can eating too much brain cake cause a side effect of brain damage? Because I believe it's possible.
It has not been put to study yet.
I mean, if anything, after eating this cake, we'll find out.
I mean, we're not FDA approved. Braincake is not FDA approved, but we're Braincake approved.
At least 3 of the ingredients are, though, and we are those 3.
That's right. And if you enjoyed these ingredients, give us a like, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on all the places you can listen to podcasts, such as Spotify, Apple Music, all that shit. And it's been a good one, y'all.
Yeah.
It's been chill.
Enjoy your brain cake. Maybe having some leftovers. And
Still
peace
no
out.
social media presence.
Nah.
I was silent after you said that the last time, so I was going to be silent this time.
Still no social media presence.